Major update is dropping feet first into Halo Infinite coming this Tuesday, March 19th, delivering some of the biggest requests from the community. Networking overhaul, weapon balance. Keep them coming. Emergonaut, welcome, guys. I'm going to try to somehow read the follows and subs and the document at the same time, so let me know if I'm a little split. It'd be nice to get something up on YouTube as well. Just a quick react to this. Easy Anti-Cheat. Easy Anti-Cheat is a tool that monitors players' game files when they're playing Halo Infinite to ensure integrity of each match and combat cheating. What they currently have is something called Arbiter, right? Does anybody... I don't know a lot about Anti-Cheat, so this is not my wheelhouse. I think no matter what they do, it's never going to be perfect, right? Because every game has an issue with cheating, but obviously, like, some sort of an update... I'm optimistic coming into this, right? Arbiter's goated? Yeah, I heard that Arbiter's actually, like, a good system, is for what I've heard. But there's so many cheaters in Halo. The March update, our detection and enforcement capabilities will be enhanced, greatly improving the game's overall security and our ability to respond to cheaters. It's like, it's all jargon, you know? Like, I have to... Okay, I hope so. If you encounter cheating, make sure to use the in-game. So, of course, you know, they still expect there to be some way to cheat, because I feel like there's no game that's fully figured this out yet, right? We're still going to have to report a bug. But I'm hoping this just leads to, you know, less cheating and more cheaters being caught for cheating, right? Especially considering it's become so prevalent that we've got, you know, even pro players in the scene, you know, who may not be cheating. Some confirmed to be cheaters, right? What do I think about people being able to block to avoid players in social Halo matchmaking? I don't know. What do we think, chat? Depending on the degree of harassment you're experiencing, it would be nice to be able to, yeah, block your ability to play with a specific player, but at the same time, you could abuse it and just block anybody that beats you. I don't know. I don't know if that puts you on an island. Unfair, embrace the competitive integrity of the game. I could see how that would be true, and I could also see how it would be nice to have some security for, you know, a certain asshole. Squad Battle refresh. Since its debut in Halo Infinite, Squad Battle quickly became a beloved staple playlist for those who are looking for something between the concentrated action of 4v4 and the larger scale mayhem of 12v12. I'm just freaking... I'm excited for Arlington, dude. This is already a good day. With the arrival of the March update, we've got a refresh to the Squad Battle playlist featuring seven new maps. So the new maps that just recently joined, it was the BTV playlist, not the Squad Battle playlist. So this is pretty cool. Okay, so we got some returning classics like Halo 4's Perdition, Halo CE PC's Timberland. Okay, I never played that map. I've seen footage of it in videos. That's pretty cool. Perdition, Refuge, Timberland Evolved, Rendezvous, Gyre, Harvest, Behemoth, Squad Battle. That's pretty cool. Squad Battle fans, I think Squad Battle is honestly one of the more fun playlists in the game. It's, you know, casual chaos. It's a good time. March update packed with weapon balancing changes that seek to address community feedback across the board. This is both bandits. The M392 Bandit and the Bandit Evo. Note that the M392 has a faster rate of fire than the Bandit Evo by a slight margin. So they're increasing reload speed by 10%. The reload is slow. I did a breakdown on this on my Bandit breakdown video, right? And we talked about how the reload speed was actually slower than the sniper, which is weird, you know, just considering the fact that it's a much closer quarters weapon. The sniper, you know, you're getting a faster reload for something that's like a power weapon. That said, the Bandit is in a pretty powerful spot with the slow reload, right? So some of the concern in the pro community is like, does it have too quick of a rate of fire? You know, because it's like beating out just about every other mid-range weapon in its category, like the BR and the Commando. But they updated the Commando too. So we're going to have to talk about that. Heatwave. So Heatwave has decreased aim assist fall-off range, decreased aim assist range, and decreased aim assist angle. This is specifically nerfing the long-range Heatwave shots. They said that we've seen players share that they've been getting frustrated getting hit by longer-range Heatwave shots. This is definitely the pro community complaining, I think, for this one specifically. People snipe with the Heatwave. But it was more so on the pit, where I felt like this was you know, being complained about. And they took the weapon off the pit. They've got the Bulldog there. But anyway, weapon's unique ability to hit those shots, particularly with its alt-fire setting, is still core to its identity. That said, we feel it's a bit too easy to be effective outside its intended range. Look, just because Lucid can cross-map snipe with the Heatwave doesn't mean everybody can, okay? Starting next week, it will require more precision when going for those long-range shots while keeping its close-range capabilities largely untouched. Okay, we'll wait and see. I don't hate it. I'm pretty whatever on this, you know? Like, I didn't think the Heatwave was in a terrible spot, but I understand the concern, so let's see how this plays. The Plasma Pistol one, this is interesting. Yeah, PP time. Faster charge time. Slightly decreased rate of fire for single shots. So no more rapid fire machine gun plasma pistol. They're going to cap our rate of speed. Faster overheat. Over time, we've observed that using the plasma pistol single shot functionality has become the primary way that players operate the weapon. It's true. People just rapid fire this thing. They don't even charge it anymore because the charge is so slow and is noisy, right? When you're holding down the charge, it makes a lot of noise too. Effectively utilizing all the benefits of this weapon, but with minimal risk element. These changes are intended to give the charge shot greater effectiveness while still allowing players the ability to find success with its single shot. Cool. That sounds fair. The plasma pistol, the iconic aspect of the plasma pistol is the charge shot capability. So if you have to use it more, and if it's more versatile, then awesome. This entire update is a Lucid nerf. They nerfed Lucid's long-range Heatwave sniping. They nerfed his rapid-fire plasma pistol. Now they're nerfing his Stalker accuracy. So they decrease the number of shots to overheat and slower venting rate per second. So it's going to overheat quicker if you spam this thing out. We've noticed the increase in community feedback expressing that the Stalker rifle was overperforming. While watching players use it online, we could see that they were able to use the weapon to chain together multiple kills without much room for counterplay. Damn. As a result, we decreased the Stalker rifle's overheat threshold and increased the venting duration. This adjustment should reduce how often players can find success when rapid firing shots. What Stalker are we using? And require them to be more intentional with each pull of the trigger. That's fair. I'm cool with this. Something to note about the reload for Stalker is it's very unique in that you can hit the button to start the reload and then pocket it, and the reload will continue, and it'll be fully vented. It'll be fully vented by the time you pull the weapon out, right? So it's the only gun that, or not the only gun, I guess. The plasma pistol probably has this flexibility too. Any of the venting weapons can be reloaded in your pocket. So I'm cool with, making some modifications here so it's not, quite a powerhouse. I'm ready for all of this. I'm ready for this Commando buff. How many times has it been, chat? How many times have we buffed and nerfed and buffed the Commando at this point? 4 times? 5 times. 4 times at least. VK78 Commando. Increased close range friction. Less aggressive bloom. With the change to the battle rifle, the Bandit Evo as the primary weapon in rank, the viability of the Commando was inherently lowered. A reoccurring theme from players was to give the Commando some love, and so the goal of these changes is to give this weapon better handling to address the feedback around it feeling slippery. Slippery, that's an interesting term, but actually fair. And more consistent damage output so players can hold their ground against the battle rifle and Bandit Evo. This will be interesting. Close range, better close range capability with this weapon is going... Yeah, we might see a Commando meta. The thing with this gun is like one slight tweak and it's a freaking beam. Yeah, I'm excited to pick up the Commando again. Less aggressive bloom. So it's going to be, yeah, definitely more accurate. It's going to be powerful in close range. Note that it's still a 4 or a 5 shot. I think it's like a 5 shot beatdown. So you do have to, hit quite a few bullets before you get that beatdown in close range. But it still has a faster time to kill than the Bandit, I'm pretty sure. So if you're, in the right circumstances, I think this will beat out the Bandit, no problem. And if you're Lucid, this is a buff. Gravity Hammer. Increase its original tuning by 1.5 times to allow for better damage and knockback. Wait a second. Are you saying the Gravity Hammer is going to work like it should? Like it always iconically has? This knockback, does the knockback contribute to not just players, but to yourself? Because that would be dope. Can I Gravity Hammer jump with it? Gravity Hammer's reign of terror is, well, not over. You're still going to be soiling your armored breeches. Oh, God. When you turn around, only to find a player speeding towards you with a grapple shot and Gravity Hammer ready mid-swing. But not quite the boogeyman it has been recently. I played some Halo 3 recently, and the swing speed on the Gravity Hammer is, like, instant. It's so fast. In this game, you wind it up for, like, a full 2 seconds. So we've increased the damage and knockback of the Gravity Hammer and its variants to be 1.5 times its pre-Season 5 strength. You guys might understand what that means as far as balance is concerned, but I'm excited to, give it a try. My question here is, how does it work in a Griffball context, right? I think that there's a Griffball community that feels very left out of the picture. That is just good Halo right there. That is just damn good Halo Supreme. So it says, we're excited for these updates to make their way to the battlefield next week. Once you go hands-on with them, be sure to share your feedback and let us know how they feel. And rest assured, we'll be continuing to fine-tune the sandbox in future updates, no doubt. All right, Firefight Custom. I'm not a big Firefight guy, but, you know, respect. User, thank you, welcome. Since Firefight King the Hill arrived to Halo Infinite back in December 2023, players have been having a blast fighting the Banished within the House of Reckoning and across other maps on custom-made Forge maps. With the March update, we're introducing Firefight Custom. This is a blank Firefight mode that keeps the high-level structure of Firefight King of the Hill intact with sets, lives, skulls, scoring, custom game options, but removes all the logic related to hills. In other words, this is Firefight King of the Hill without King of the Hill. So it's just Firefight. It's just Firefight that you can play in customs. Sounds good to me. Mode scripters will have full control over what constitutes a win or loss of a point. So, okay, so it's Firefight and Forgers and custom game fanatics. Any of you, you'll have full flexibility on how you want to modify and make this work to your heart's content. That is my assumption. I'm not going to go too in-depth with this. They got a node graph functions. Yeah, this is some good Forge benefits here. Where's the networking update? Information. Stability. Lots of improvements to stability thanks to a plethora of crash fixes. Okay. Less crashing. Here's hoping. They didn't say anything about network in the actual article. Oh, shit. Networking overhaul. Wait, how did I miss that? Crash X with the follow. Did I literally just skim over the most, like, the biggest deal aspect of this? Without... Completely overhauled networking model will be coming to Halo Infinite in a matter of days. After launch, we've heard the feedback around the game's online experience loud and clear. Desync, being shot around corners, etc. Etc. Yeah, that's a wide bracket. And while we did release numerous updates to the previous model, they were not having the impact that players had expected and deserved. We recognize this. The team decided to shift gears and pursue a fundamental change to the underlying network model. Since then, we've been heads down to make it happen, okay? Last December, we shared a first look at when it launched in Firefight King of the Hill, right? We got a chance to try it in Combat Workshop, and we got surveys and support. Now we've given it extra time, and we're confident that this update model will result in a better, more consistent multiplayer experience. Is there any other tidbits here? That's the biggest thing that everybody is excited about, is how is this going to feel? And, you know, I think especially across different regions, not just NA, but, you know, obviously EU, Australia, Asia, etc. How will it feel to play? Will I get killed around walls? See, you know, back in every other Halo game, I never felt like, yes, there were times where it felt like you got shot around a wall, but it was very few and far between. Like, it was rare. In Halo 5, it didn't feel like it happened very often. So if it can just be like that, you know, that would be significantly better off the bat. Meaning I can find more matches more frequently and easily? Not necessarily. That's, well, then again, I don't know how far this whole networking model extends as far as, like, what they're fixing, improving here. I think how quickly you find games is going to depend on the population in your region, your rank, etc. That's not what bothers me. It's the shot reg that does. Yeah, I don't know. And I've heard a lot of theories on shot registration. I saw a pretty interesting video by GameSager the other day. If you guys haven't seen it, let me bring that up for you. He talks about how you can reduce your input lag, increase shot registration, don't lose aim assist, you know, maybe some settings here that you guys can mess around with. I got him to change some settings for me, and my game does feel more responsive, but I don't know. I'm kind of head casing. Like, I almost feel like I have less aim assist. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know, dude. Once you go down this like rabbit hole, I feel like, you know, good luck to you. But give it a look. It's a very informative video, regardless of you know, how unsure I am about the results. Rank changes 5 hours ago. Oh my god, dude! It's like Christmas. It's like Christmas out here. God, why is this song so good? Listen to this. All right, we'll go over it. All right, so next week, March update for Halo Infinite will drop with a suite of weapon balance adjustments. These tuning updates should address community feedback about the core gameplay experience while also bringing noticeable improvements to the competitive settings used in Ranked. Spawn Influencer Weapon Cone Change. Since the Bandit Evo launched, there has been feedback that the spawn logic has changed in Ranked Arena. Players are reporting that at times they would more frequently spawn into advantageous or disadvantageous locations. The intent of this change is to align the spawn behavior more closely with that of when the battle rifle was the starting weapon for Ranked Arena, which follows more consistent logic in connection to how players influence spawn locations. I am confused as hell. Oh my god. What does that mean? Are they removing the, when you look at the spawn, how, like, because when you look at a spawn, it influences the spawn to a degree, right? The weighting in which it influences the spawn is lower than your teammates or your opponent's locations. but looking at a spawn can influence the spawn weighting. Is that what they're shifting? They're just trying to align the spawn behavior more closely with that of when the battle rifle was the starting weapon. Note that when the battle rifle was the starting weapon, the spawns were still not perfect, right? Like the spawns still, you know, this will be interesting. Still not going to help your game, noob. All right, I'll cry myself to sleep. 37 seconds to the broadcast, by the way. I'm keeping tabs, don't worry. Experiment. Oh, wait. So it's deterministic CSR payouts for players at the very highest level of ranked arena, 800 plus. We've heard feedback and observed ourselves that the experience is becoming one where the grind felt unrewarding. Players are reporting winning the majority of their games in a day, but still going down CSR overall. That's making rank for them feel more like a chore than anything else. To address this feedback, we're experimenting with a feature called deterministic CSR payouts. Today, for all players, how many CSR points you win or lose is based on a number of factors, including, of course, whether or not you won or lost, how you performed, and whether you stack up against the rest of the ranked population, including or where you stack up against the rest of them, including your opponents in that match. With deterministic CSR payouts, the only thing that matters will be whether your team won or lost. Whoa! Starting on March 19th in the ranked playlist, as an experiment for all 1800 CSR and above, you will receive 7 CSR for a match win and lose 7 CSR for a match loss. Hold on a second. It is straight up just wins and losses. Like, what is that, like Halo 2 style? Why is this an experiment? This is an experiment because we feel that there might be some unintended consequences as a part of this. Yeah, this is interesting. I mean, I kind of like the idea of getting more CSR if you are clearly the better player in the lobby and you kind of deserve a boost, like a bonus for it. But keeping things completely static, this will be interesting. Wow. But what it could do is it could have players that deserve to be in a higher rank end up in lower ranked situations, I guess, for longer, right? And that, like, I guess their worry is it might impact the balance. Like players who are not very good getting carried by their teammates, but still getting the same number of CSR per win. You know what I mean? 1800 plus only? Wait, is it 1800 plus only? For all 18? Oh, it's only 1800 plus. That's it. So then this is not a big deal. So this is only for 1800 CSR and above. So good luck to literally 98% of the Halo population. 99% of the Halo 1800 above is like top 500 in the game. Interesting. You know, I'm down for changes. I kind of don't like the fact that this is such a, like, it's in such a small window of players. I'm not an Onyx 1800, so this doesn't even apply to me currently. I got to sweat my balls off to get myself to Onyx 1800 so I can even understand what that's like. It's Halo time, baby. It's Halo time. Is there a YouTube upload potential with what we just did there, guys? Maybe I clip it together. We just throw it up on YouTube. No edits. Just raw, unfiltered. LVT has started.
Expect from those competitors, for those who may not be aware from the NA side of things.
Oh yeah, the weekend has officially started with this song.
Tough ride, honestly, because those teams
that is just good Halo right there. That is just damn good Halo. My God.
Damn good Halo, Mr. Stone. Let's go, brother. 7 months. Welcome back.